I'm taking off my shoes. Taking off my shoes. Bear with me whilst I take off my shoes. Okay. Shoes are off. Good day, people of wherever you are. It is day 4 of VEDA. So what are we going to talk about on day 4, I hear you ask? We are going to talk about favourite movies whilst I play Sims. Because I got back from my driving lesson not that long ago. Might as well make a video whilst I'm playing Sims. And talk about my top 3 movies. I don't think I'm going to put them in order because I don't think I can. Now, there are a lot of movies that I like a lot. Not necessarily my favourite though. So, I love all of the Marvel films. And I love Suicide Squad. I don't like any other DC film. But I don't think any of them are my favourite film. I'm going to start off with one film that I only watched most recently. And that is Perks of Being a Wallflower. Now, this film is phenomenal. I just think it's a brilliant film. I relate a lot to Charlie, the main character, about everything that he's going through, and it is one of the only films that has ever made me cry. The only other film that's made me cry is Thor 2 when his mum, spoiler alert, when his mum dies. But yeah, it's the only film that I've ever cried at. It is so good. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't. It's on Amazon, which is where I watched it. It's on Prime at the moment. Come on, you, get up, have a shower, go to the toilet, off to work. Is the camera currently focusing on Iron Man more than me? Yes. Boop. Change that. Brilliant. I think I watch a lot of films over and over and over again. Like, I've watched the first Avengers film, like, over 50 times. Yeah, no, I just think it's such a superb film. It's just the way that all the characters are thought out, and there's so much depth to them all, and they're all quite relatable characters. Like, even though it's like set in America and it's an American high school or whatever, but the things that all the characters go through is so relatable. I will put a trigger warning on though. If you suffer from anxiety or are triggered very easily by traumatic events, I'd be very careful watching this film because, I'm not going to lie, it triggered my anxiety a little bit watching the film. But it's still a real good film. I'm talking to you about it because none of my friends have actually watched it. Another one of my favourite films is Rock of Ages. That is also in one of my top 3 films. It's got such a brilliant soundtrack. I listen to the music that's in Rock of Ages. Fire! Call the fire brigade! Oh god, please don't die. The soundtrack to that film is just perfect. I love it so much. And there's so many comical, like, innuendos in there, and it's just it's a good feel-good film, you know? Like, I feel like it's just such a good feel-good film. Like, you're feeling like crap, so you need some form of pick-me-up, and you watch that film and it just does. The soundtrack is brilliant, the message in it is brilliant. The acting in it's not superb, but it's still, it's entertaining, which is what the main purpose of the film is. So I would highly recommend you watching that as well. I've also seen the stage production of it. That was also very, very good. One of the best stage shows. I would say it's the best stage show I've ever seen. Another good feel-good film with the singing in it is a bit iffy, but it's still entertaining to watch. Another good pick-me-up film for me is Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia is a very good pick-me-up film. It just makes you feel happy, and I'm trying to think of the last film. It's hard to pick top 3, even though I've mentioned like 4 or 5 films by this point. What else is there? Deadpool's really good. I recommend you watch Deadpool if you haven't already, and if you haven't already, have you been living under a rock? What is wrong with you? Deadpool is brilliant. I think Deadpool is one of the best Marvel films that they've made as far. Not forgetting that Infinity War is soon to come out. Right, it's a toss. I've figured it out now. I've remembered what my favourite films are. Like, anything by Quentin Tarantino I'll watch, but you've got Fight Club. That's a amazing film. Like, watching it for the first time, like you have, watching it for the first time was brilliant because the thing that, go watch it. Then you've got The Breakfast Club. Okay, this is my third top film, Breakfast Club. If you've never watched The Breakfast Club, where have you been? Okay, Breakfast Club is just perfect. I believe everybody should be made to watch Breakfast Club at least once in their life. Stop flirting with the fireman, you floozy. You are married. Sims are out of control, people. Breakfast Club is brilliant. I think it's one of the... It's so good. Like, films from that era are just brilliant. Like, the casting is good. The messages... I think it's the messages that make them the most. Like, the messages in all these films are just phenomenal. You know, like... I don't know. I love them. I love the messages. That's what I look for in... That's what I look for most in a film, is like a message or the soundtrack. And the Breakfast Club soundtrack's pretty good. Like the song that they use in it is really good. It's from the era that I listen to music from. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here. There's not God. I need to stop going off on tangents. So those were some of my favourite films. I don't know how many we mentioned in the end. But yes, they are, I recommend, if you haven't got anything better to do, say you're on summer holidays or whatever, or you've got some time off, or you've got a Sunday afternoon, because that's when I watch all my movies. Sunday afternoon, go and watch anything that I've just said, if you haven't already. Okay, that's your homework. Go do that. I'm going to go back to my Sims now because I have currently no kitchen because it all burnt to the floor whilst my female Sim was flirting with my fireman friend. There we go, that's what I'll be doing now. So, that was day 4 of VEDA. I think we're doing well so far. Tune in tomorrow when it will be day 5. And who knows what we'll talk about then? Certainly not me. Okay, people. I will see you in the next video. Have fun with your lives.